The Ghana Rugby Football Union has held its elective congress at the Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra. Congress elected Madam Rafatu Inusah as the new president of the Ghana Rugby Football Union. She replaces Mr. Herbert Mensah, who resigned due to his elevation as president of Africa Rugby Union. Madam Rafatu Inusah, with 7 others elected, will lead the union for the next 4 years. The Director General of the National Sports Authority, Mr. Yaw Ampofo Ankrah, urged the new leadership to leave no stone unturned in developing the sport in the country.
I promise to work tirelessly to promote the values of rugby. His Excellency is committed to improving the sporting success of Ghana and returning sports like football and rugby back to its former glories. I'm sure rugby is getting there with recent successes they have chalked. Over the years, we have seen challenges in the administration of rugby in Ghana. However, I want to emphasize that these challenges are not the defining story of our rugby or the future. Today marks a new chapter, a fresh start, and an opportunity to rebuild trust in our federation. So the democratic process which is taking place today is essential in steps towards restoring stability and ensuring that Ghana Rugby is led by individuals who uphold the values of integrity, professionalism, respect, and development. We are aware of how emotional sports is, how passionate the stakeholders are, but we're also aware of our duties and responsibilities. And the fact that I'm here, along with representatives from World Rugby, Rugby Africa, various federations, presidents, stakeholders, and members of the media, is a confirmation that the due process has been followed and stakeholders are keen to ensure that the right thing is done.
I'm very humbled that today these stakeholders of Ghana Rugby made the decision to elect not only myself but the other board members to be able to run the affairs of Ghana Rugby Football Union. To my team, I call them team because we are going to tirelessly work together to make sure that Ghana Rugby is well represented. We would like to push the agenda of women's rugby, especially with 15s. I take motivation and inspiration from some international women like Coralie van den Berg working for World Rugby. We have Paula Lanko, she is the chairperson of the Women's Advisory Committee on board of Rugby Africa. All these ladies with competence and ready to change the face of not only women's rugby, but rugby in general. I take my inspiration from them. And I know the board I have now are going to support me for us to work hand in hand to promote, develop, and grow the game of rugby across Ghana.